Hi, my name is Megan Spradlin. Tonight I've decided to discuss the importance of stem cell research as it pertains to, well, me. As you likely notice in some of my videos, my head shakes. The camera also will shake likely because, well, my body is shaking a bit. My hands, sometimes my feet. Sometimes the gait of my walk is a little affected, usually causing me to scrape a foot against the surface and trip. I do not have Parkinson's. I do have something often confused with Parkinson's, however. It began when I was 9 in elementary school, when passing papers into the front of the class. Oftentimes I wouldn't hand it in steadily. I would actually be incapable of doing so, and other children would make fun of me. It became a little more pronounced once I hit puberty, and of course a number of doctors thought it was things ranging from St. Vitus's dance to hypoglycemia or other things. At the age of 13, I was finally diagnosed with benign essential tremors. Benign, not quite so much, at least not for me. It doesn't kill me, but in any case, the going theory is that for whatever reason my brain is unable to regulate the excess of biofeedback being produced by my body. Some of those cells aren't functioning properly. Some of those, I don't know if it's neurotransmitters. I couldn't tell you. I can tell you how it affects me. Handwriting, everyday activities. If I want to write something legible, it takes me hours to accomplish what most people would be able to handle in about 15 to 20 minutes. There are times when I can't hold drinks unless they have lids. I require sippy cups, for fuck's sake. Pardon my language. Not sippy cups, but things with lids. It frustrates me. I can't enjoy hot cups of coffee. If I drink tea, it has to be done with something that has a lid. I don't like eating out because my tremors tend to make for messy eating sometimes. They also add to my vibrato, and for someone who started off wanting to pursue musical theater as a major, you can imagine how well that goes over. Bottom line, in layman's terms, I am my own bobblehead. The good news is that the tremors won't kill me, but the bad news is I've seen older adults in their 80s who've only ever had the tremors and not Parkinson's. And when it comes time for me to be that age, I'll likely have to have a walker simply because I would not be able to walk in a line without one. I will not be able to walk without looking like I'm dancing the Watusi. This genetically inherited disorder started interfering in my daily activities at a young age, and it will continue to infringe upon my quality of life as I grow older. The present alternative is a surgery involving a pacemaker-like device, which would help regulate it to a certain degree. However, the efficacy of this, as seen in adults who even have Parkinson's or just heavy, severe cases of essential tremors, such as my friend Laurel's father, tends to be in the range from 3 to 6 years. And ultimately, as someone who is a world traveler, who has been to all of the countries that I have been to, the notion of potentially setting off metal detectors because of wires running from my brain down through my torso, however that works, it just doesn't appeal to me. The surgery is still new. It hasn't been perfected enough in a manner which makes me feel comfortable with that as an option. A $50,000 to $100,000 surgery, if not more, that wouldn't be covered by my insurance because it's a pre-existing condition that lasts for only 5 years? Not so hot. Stem cell research examines the creation of cells new cells when engineered within certain environments. Ultimately, the ability to create new functioning brain cells, which could aid in helping the body restore more natural motor function, is the goal, I would think. This research is vital to people who have the more debilitating diseases, whether it be Lou Gehrig's disease or Parkinson's. But it's also vital to people who aren't dying, and they simply find their quality of life daily being affected. I have the right to hold a cup of coffee without spilling. I have the right to be able to stand still. I have the right to an option where I can walk in a straight line when I'm older. Congress, please don't take that inalienable right of the pursuit of happiness, or in my case, a pursuit of quality of life, away from me. Stem cell research. I support it. And I think if people understood these situations in which those of us were facing, they would too. One of my few political, personal soapbox rants.